Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello, Lord Don.
So, as Chancellor of Tradition, I want to express my thanks to everyone for coming for Lustration. I want to express my thanks to the Right Reverend Sir Angela Munn for organizing this Lustration and for all the other wonderful work she does. Thank you, Angela. And all of the members of Compassion League Temple. And it's going to be a wonderful weekend. We have cookies.
Yay!
So the old adage is suddenly true. A lot of people have come out for Lustration. I think this is a wonderful turnout, and I know not everybody's even here yet. So we're going to have a wonderful weekend. We have lots of people from here in Jacksonville, but also other parts of Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and we have people coming from as far away as Texas. And I think the winner for distance will be someone coming later today from the Kingdom of Spain, who will be our first Spanish Correllian to attend an event on this side of the Atlantic. And we're going to have all of our normal illustration events. We're going to be filming, we're going to be broadcasting, we're going to be having fun. We have an official puppy. And of course, we also have the official dog, Zeus. So a wonderful time will be had by all. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And that's what I got.
First of all, I'd like to kick off this little opening presentation with Sir Mike, please. Step forward and give your announcement.
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you.
I'm Mike Neal. You might know me from the CNT fundraising office. I'm also married to Stephanie. But anyway, I handle the silent auction twice a year. And what we do is we have an internet-only auction now, which was very, very successful. And because of so many donations we get from Correllians and Witch School and Friends of the Correllian Tradition, all over, we have a whole separate in-person auction that will last throughout the weekend until tomorrow, probably right after deeming. We'll have to cut it off. Okay, if you want to bid in that auction, I need to give you a number, so that way no one knows what you're bidding for, and you might be able to have a nice bidding war between you and a friend, and you don't know it. And that's what's really fun about this. And I wanted to mention that because our online auction, we had 45 total items. One item didn't sell, something I donated. But that's okay. Anyway, we had a fantastic auction. We had some very good items. The star of the show, it's funny how that came about being, when we were down in Jacksonville just 3 weeks ago for Pagan Pride Day, I was approached by a hooker who wanted to donate something. And Bowen's not here?
No.
What happened to Bowen? Anyway, I don't know if his husband Jake knows that he's a hooker, but anyway, he made this beautiful Greek key Afghan that ended up going for $185.
Wow.
Wow. Big fight between actually two high priestesses, and Lori Denman, she's gone too.
They both went to get him a robe for later.
Oh, okay. Anyway, she was the winner of this. I usually only reveal who wins things at the live auction, and we had a number of other winners here. But for the online auction, we raised $1,134. We had many, many wonderful items in there, and the people this year were just so generous. They were bidding up $5 and $10 increments. It meant I didn't have to do as many emails. This is all a manual thing. It's not like eBay that there's this computer behind there doing it. And we received our last bid last night at 2 minutes to midnight. That person came in and won back an item they had been working on for the whole thing, but they ended up getting their item.
Oh, yeah.
So those of you who are winners, you should know that you're a winner if you didn't receive a regrets email from me. I have your items here, I think, unless you bid on something after we left home Thursday. So, thank you, that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to bring up Reverend Lori B. And,
She's right there.
great.
I'm behind the camera.
And Reverend Lori B. is going to speak about a new exciting project.
Yay! So I'm hoping that everybody in the room now has seen advertisements for Tarot AI Indiegogo campaign. We started it, today is the 4th day. I think there are 7 backers so far. There are special perks for Carolians, witch schoolers, and I was given permission to offer something even more than the perk. So the first one is the Carolian Ancestor cards. If you have not seen them, please go to tarotai.com. They are beautiful. I believe they were drawn by Lord Don.
Well, actually, they're photo collage.
They're wonderful. You have to see them. I know all the Carolians are going to want that. That campaign right now for Carolians and witch schoolers only is going for $25. If you are here today and this weekend at Lustration, we will give it to you for $10. There's several levels, so let me start from the beginning. You can donate $1, you can donate $10, you can donate any amount you want. It's 50, 60, 100, 199, 250, and 1,000. There's many different levels for readers and seekers, and I know many people love to do tarot. It's not only tarot, there's runes, there's Lord Don's created expansion decks. The Tarot of Hecate is now a 78 in the original 100 card deck. There are runes.
Astrology.
The astrology cards, as you will see in days to come. We just did a video for Magic TV where Lord Don explained one of the expansion decks. And there'll be many decks added. So, Lord Don, would you like to say a little bit about the Tarot AI also? And explain?
Well, Tarot AI is both a reading program and also a series of expansions on basically an infinitely customizable tarot. And this kind of goes back to the origins of tarot cards, which originally were much more individual than what came about in the classic deck. And so you could basically make your deck whatever you want it to be through continuing expansions. And if people wanted to learn more about this, where would they go?
They would go to tarotai.com. Now, I just have to tell you how excited I am about this, only because if you're not an expert reader, this is going to help you as a reader, being that it's automated. You're going to be able to put meanings of the cards in, and you can use standard meanings, you can add your own meanings. So you're going to be able to do a better reading.
Yay!
Very excited. So my goal is 1 million people, $1.
Did you want to announce something to Reverend Denham about, yes?
Oh, yes.
While you were gone, I told him about a hooker that came and saw me during Pagan Pride Day. Does Jake know? Okay. Anyway, here's the winner of this wonderful
Woohoo!
$185. And here's something I forgot to mention is when I talked to Bowen about how there was these 2 people really battling out for it, I said, how about if the losing bidder, I'll just pass him to Bowen because he does commissions. And he agreed that he will do another one, and the tradition gets the proceeds.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now that proves how blind I am with you, Lori. Okay, and so lastly are my little announcements. As some of you know that we've been working diligently about the new things that are going to be presented more formally in the spring lustration. But essentially what it's going to look like in a very gestalt manner is, of course, we have the degree system, and I've added things that will round out each degree. If you're already working on a degree, you'll be grandmothered in. So you don't have to worry about that. Then we have the door system. The door system is another opportunity to meet more people that happen to be professionals in their field, so that when you go in there and pick an elective or an intensive, you will not only have your wonderful mentor, you'll also be meeting other folks along your beautiful journey to your degree. Then on this side, the third section, it's about the seminary, not the degree system, seminary too, but this is earning your master's in divinity, your baccalaureate and your doctorate degree in divinity. So this is not this, and this is not this. That when you earn your college credits within this, you're not a priestess or priest. To earn your priestess or priest is over here. So we're going to have these clear divisions, and it's very exciting that we can even offer this, but right now we're still in the planning stages, the research stages, putting together the entire curriculum, and we should be ready to at least present the details of how that's going to shape up. So, very exciting now with the doors, since that is almost finished now. With the doors, we have behind the purple door. Behind the purple door means that in all of the degrees, the degree system, people will eventually have to select one intensive or one elective. Basically, they're really the same. And you go in there, and we've made sure that within each door, there's at least one course that's free. So if you can't pay, then fine. And all the courses behind the doors are $30, and they're so well worth it. But let's say, no, I just can't afford it, pick a free course. Then you're good to go. So we're also thinking about everyone. But with the purple door, the head of the purple door is Lady Lily Green. I saw how she just did And we've been creating that, and it's so ready to go. It has 14, 15 intensives, and that's mostly with Dawn teaching, video teachings there. We have text teaching. I'm in a couple of the teachings, but it's prevalently Dawn's teachings. So it's loaded with so many wonderful teachings in there. And then behind the purple door is also the Carillion Shaman, that everyone knows about that and how successful that's been. That's behind the purple door as well. So the purple door is super developed at this point. Then we're just putting the final tweaks on the indigo door, which Mike is going to be the head of that. And behind the indigo door is an extensive tarot course that really, it's like 3 courses in one course. It's over 700 pages long. It's an immense course. And then we have the free course, which is Comparative Religions, free. And that was written by Chancellor Don Lewis. Very exciting course. And that's a requirement for the 2nd degree. So you just go in there, ask Mike, where's the comparative? Here you go, he'll send it to you. Done. So that's, like I said, I told you it was going to be like in a real nutshell there, very, very general there. So you can see how the Carillion tradition and the Carillion Education Ministries are truly preparing some very exciting things, thinking about every single last person within our tradition. Thank you.